Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Rental Robert here on the Hustle Nation. Hope you're having a great day. It's Friday morning. We got the Hustle mug. Unfortunately, I had about 150 pounds of pit bull that was not letting me sleep between Blue and Tyson in bed. So, another restless night. But we are very blessed to live in the greatest country on earth. Now, if you know of another country that is better than the U.S., please make a comment, let me know, and I'll start doing some research because, hey, you never know when you might be needing to move in the very near future. That's for sure. You know, I'm trying to schedule some time off and make it to where it's just totally relaxing and that it's not work related, that I'm not trying to improve myself, that I'm not doing anything that's going to be, pardon me, hustle oriented. You know, I need to give the old brain a rest, so to speak, and, I was scrolling on Facebook and it talked about the seventh day being the Sabbath, and you shall labor 6 days and the seventh shall be the Sabbath. So I think we're going to plan us a motorcycle ride on Sunday, go do something fun. Doesn't require a whole lot of thought, get lost in ourselves and just enjoy some things. Today, I got to go get 2 dump trailers on location. I got to replace a faucet at 12 noon. I got to meet a gentleman at 10 to do a roof estimate for him. So it's pretty active. I've been talking back and forth with a gentleman that I think I'm just going to end up having to cut him loose and let him go down the road as far as doing any type of work or estimates for him. I ended up having to do that this week as well. Had a lady that contacted me because of a referral, and I showed up, and I have been to the house about 1.5 years, 2 years in the past, and I was there for the roof, I was there for the cabinets, and I was there for flooring as well. We had about 7 to 10 hours invested and gave them a bid, and they did not, we never got anything from it. So, and then this time, she's talking about, and I did say something, said, ma'am, I've already been out here one other time, and so she was like, well, we're doing this and we don't have a work scope for the insurance. And the way that insurance works is when you have a claim, they send out an adjuster. That adjuster comes out there, takes a look at everything and says, okay, this is what's wrong. This is what we're going to pay you. And if that doesn't seem correct, then you end up having to hire what we call a public adjuster. And a public adjuster is more like an attorney that's an adjuster, so to speak. They're not actually a lawyer, but they have credentials that gives them credibility in that field as far as they know what they're talking about. And she doesn't have a work scope, she doesn't have this, and I'm going through her house and she's just, hey, and I want you to give me an estimate on this, I want you to give me an estimate on that. And I asked her, said, where are we at in the insurance process? And, oh, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. So I gave her an estimate for the roof, and then she's like, well, I want an estimate for everything else. And I'm like, let's move forward on the roof and see what they say. And I say all of this in the sense that at some point you got to understand that you can't save everybody. You're not going to go to work for everybody. And at times, you'll just have to cut your losses and kind of move on. And you will find out, once you're in business long enough, you'll start to pick up on who really wants to work with you and who does not. And one thing I have found is that a lot of people have no idea how much money and time it takes when they're not having to pay for something. They're real quick to tell you, I want you to do this, this, and this, because I've had people that want me to do something give them a bunch of estimates on stuff and everything like that, and especially with house flippers, because they'll have me come in and they say, hey, I want you to give me an estimate on this so I know if it's a good deal or not. You're not really looking for an estimate, you're looking for a consultation to justify your decision. And when that's the case, I tell them, said, that's not a problem, it's $85 an hour, and this estimate's going to run you 4 to 6 hours, and I can send you an invoice that you can pay by a debit card, but that'll be paid up front. You mean you don't do estimates for free? I said, here's the thing is, if that house is not in your name, there's absolutely no way for you to authorize repairs to be done to it. So at this point, there's no way for me to be able to get any work from you because you don't own the house. You go to closing, you give me a call. Well, I need this information. I said, it's $400 for me to tell you whether or not it's going to be a good deal for you or not. If that savings is not worth it, I totally understand, And it pisses a lot of people off. And I'm good with that in the sense that, they've told me up front that they're planning on basically abusing my time and that my value is not there. It's amazing that they'll call you, they'll blow you up on getting you there quickly. However, once you start to know your worth and figure some things out, then all of a sudden they're like, well, I don't know, I just can't believe you do that and this and that and everything. And it's like, well, hey, I can't believe you'd want me to work 10 hours for free. So, the message to you today is know your worth, don't give it away, add value to other people's life, keep hustling, keep grinding, be profitable and productive. Take care. It's Robert with the Hustle Nation. If you need me, send me an email. Big shout out to Klain. I appreciate the use of your dump trailer. That was awesome. Thank you so much for that. One of the viewers on here, I talked about yesterday having to rent a trailer. And he said, man, I'm only an hour away, dude. He said, you just let me know and I'll get that trailer to you. So I greatly appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much, and I appreciate the email as well. If I can do anything for anybody, send me an email. It's included in here. It's ronaldrobertpcola@gmail.com. I'll leave it in the description. I appreciate you telling your friends about the channel. I appreciate y'all liking and subscribing. Thank you so much. Have a great day.